hit a little pause on the Corvette content and show you what I just picked up. So while we're pausing on Corvette content, let's bring you a little bit more BMW content. So I picked this BMW 335i up at the auction tonight. This is a 2013 model. They call this the F30 chassis. If you've been watching my channel, I had an F10 5 Series on the channel. Actually, I believe one of the cheapest in America. And I wonder if this one's going to be in contentions for that. We picked this thing up for a pretty good deal at the auction tonight. Now, from a quick visual inspection, the tires aren't looking too great. The brakes aren't looking too great. There's a few little things, but overall, the car is still, you know, pretty decent. Other than these back tires. But most importantly, what this car has, other than some bad tires, is a manual transmission, which is super rare in these models, and you really don't see them anymore. So I'm super happy that I was able to pick this up for a good deal. I won't tell you in this video how much I paid. Drop a comment below what you think I paid, what you think would be a good deal for this car. It's a 2013 335i with 280,000 kilometers. It's a run and drive and clean title car. It was at the public auction, and that's where I got it tonight. So in the next video, I'm going to go through the whole car mechanically, tell you everything that was wrong, that needs to be fixed, everything that we had to replace. I'll also show you a little bit more in depth about the car, and I'll tell you how much I actually paid for it. And I'll also go over what I'm hoping to sell it for. So maybe if you guys are thinking about doing something like this yourself, you can kind of run the figures in your head and see if it's something that might be worth it or lucrative for you. And trust me, it usually always is if you know what you're doing. I really enjoy doing this. I have a lot of fun, and I get to experience different cars, really neat cars that I wouldn't if I was just driving a normal daily driver for myself. I've got the car in my shop, getting ready to clean it out. It's really not too dirty. For the amount of miles that are on it, you'd expect this level of dirt. We've got all 4 floor mats, which is a big plus for me, and they're actually in okay shape. There's no big wear holes in them or anything. We've got the trunk mat right there, so I do have that to cover that. The other piece of the trunk mat is right there. And from what I can see, the paint actually looks like it's in okay shape. A few little dings and dents, like that's one of the worst dents in it. But it's a pretty straight looking car. I really like this black interior with the red stitching. And one of my favorite things are the sports seats that come out and grab your legs. If you're a tall person, that is absolutely one of the best things a car can have. Oh, sweet. I didn't see this earlier because they put it in a really stupid spot. We got a heated steering wheel. That is fantastic. Sunroof. Like I said, manual transmission. It's got navigation and everything. It's a pretty loaded car. Another thing that this vehicle has that I really like, if you have the key in your pocket, it has the automatic doors. And on a BMW, how you can tell if it has that, they have these little touch sensors on the handles with these little tiny lines. So if you're looking at a BMW and you're wondering if it has, it's called comfort access, look for those on the door handle. So awesome. I do know there will be a little bit of, definitely some issues with it. I do know it probably hasn't been maintained the best. So once we get it at the garage in the next day or two, we'll know a little bit more about this. But for now, I just wanted to show you this. I'm gonna get this cleaned up. I'm not really gonna show you the process of that. Like I said, there's 1,000 channels on here that show you detailing, and honestly, I find it's kind of boring unless it's really, really dirty. This car is not that dirty. It's not going to show up on camera really well, like the before and after. So I'm going to get that interior cleaned up. I'm going to do just a basic wash on it for tonight because the roads are a mess and I've got to run it around to garages and everything. So there's no point in doing a full paint correction or anything on it yet anyway. But let's get that interior cleaned up. let's wash it off and let's see what the actual condition is once I get this dirt off. I totally forgot. We're on YouTube. We've got YouTube magic. So yeah, look at all this dirt. And ready? 3, 2, 1. And just like that, the car is clean. Like I said before, I only gave it a quick wash on the outside. I haven't done any buffing or anything yet. As you can see, it looks fantastic. There are a few little things like a small dent right there. It's hard to actually see on camera. Another little dent right there. But I'm very pleased with the condition of this vehicle. It cleaned up very well. It just looks and feels so much better now. It's got these cool carbon fiber mirror caps. But yeah, looks really good. And don't get me wrong, it looks a lot better on camera than it actually is. There are some scratches and you really get up close. You can see some contamination, lots of micro swirling, little things like that. But overall, I really didn't think it was gonna come out this good with just a hand wash. We did some wheel acid, get rid of all that brake dust. And when I say all of the brake dust, 85% of the brake dust for now. Yeah, there it is. Looks great. I'll open all the doors, let it air out in the shop. And next time you see this vehicle, we'll be at a mechanic shop seeing what's mechanically wrong with it. So stay tuned for that video. And we will also let you know in that next video how much I paid for this. Again, drop your comments down below and let me know what you think I paid for this. This is a 2013 335i. It's the X-Drive model, 6-speed manual. It has 280,000 kilometers, but it's one of the new F30 body style chassis. So it looks a lot more current than the older E90s. And I believe that these went from 2013 to 2016, 2017, maybe even 2018 before they did a style change. So this still looks like a very new car. But again, everybody, thanks for watching. Good little dent right there, I just noticed. But again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. I'll let you know how much I paid for this car in the next video, and we will go over everything I find out that is mechanically wrong with it that I need to repair in order to put a new safety inspection on it. Again, I can't thank you guys enough. We'll have more Corvette content coming soon as parts come in for that. We'll have some E36 content coming in later this year, and who knows what else I'll buy. Thanks for watching.